Have you ever jolted awake in the middle of the night, your leg frozen in a painful cramp? Maybe your toes curl uncontrollably, and your calf feels like it's being struck by lightning. Sharp, relentless, and waking you from a deep sleep. It's a familiar and frustrating experience for many of us as we age. Or maybe the signs are more subtle. You notice your legs aren't quite as steady as they once were. Climbing stairs starts to feel like an uphill battle, even when you're rested. Walks that used to bring joy now leave your legs tired and heavy, far sooner than your spirit feels tired. If you're in your 60s, 70s, 80s, or beyond, these early signs, leg cramps, stiffness, weakness, aren't just random annoyances. They're the first whispers of aging sending messages through your body, especially your legs, muscles, and joints. And here's the critical insight. These symptoms are often the first hints of bigger issues on the horizon if left unchecked. But here's the exciting part. Your legs don't have to be the beginning of decline. In fact, they can be the foundation of a new chapter of strength, balance, and vitality if you know how to care for them right. That's why today on Echoes of Elder Wisdom, we're diving deep into 7 surprisingly simple but incredibly powerful everyday foods. These foods have been quietly working behind the scenes to protect your legs, ease muscle cramps, and preserve your precious mobility. So, get comfortable, pour yourself a glass of water, and settle in. This could be one of the most valuable minutes you invest in your health and independence this year. Let's get started. 1. The forgotten power of eggs, a classic food with a modern purpose. Let's begin with something many of us have eaten since childhood, the humble egg. It's been part of breakfast tables, holiday meals, and family traditions for generations. But it turns out eggs are not just a nostalgic food, they're a powerhouse for aging muscles and nerves. You might have heard mixed messages about eggs over the years. Concerns about cholesterol, fat content, or heart health. But modern science and nutritional research for seniors paint a different picture, especially when it comes to muscle and nerve health. Why eggs? First, eggs are an exceptional source of complete protein. Unlike plant proteins that might be missing 1 or 2 essential amino acids, eggs provide all 9 essential amino acids your body can't produce on its own. This is crucial because as we age, muscle mass naturally declines, a process called sarcopenia. Sarcopenia often starts subtly. Maybe you notice a little weakness in your legs after gardening or a slightly shaky step getting out of a chair. Over time, it can make everyday activities challenging. Eggs provide the building blocks your muscles need to rebuild and repair. One large egg delivers about 6 grams of pure, easily digestible protein, a perfect amount to stimulate muscle repair without overloading your digestive system, which often becomes more sensitive with age. Vitamin D, the muscle whisperer. Next, let's talk about vitamin D. This vitamin plays a starring role in muscle function. Without enough vitamin D, your body struggles to absorb calcium, leading to weaker muscles and bones. This can cause those sudden leg cramps that wake you up at night or the slow creakiness when you stand. Sadly, many older adults don't get enough sunlight. Our skin's ability to produce vitamin D declines with age, and spending more time indoors doesn't help. Fortunately, egg yolks contain natural vitamin D, making them a valuable dietary source. When paired with other vitamin D-rich foods like salmon or fortified milk, or with even a little daily sunshine, eggs can help keep your muscles strong and your legs cramp-free. B12 and choline, nerve protectors. Have you ever felt buzzing, tingling, or twitching sensations in your legs or feet? This could be a sign of vitamin B12 deficiency, which is surprisingly common among seniors, especially those on certain medications like metformin or acid reducers. Eggs are rich in vitamin B12 and choline, 2 nutrients vital for protecting the myelin sheath. Think of the myelin sheath as the insulation around electrical wires, in this case, your nerves. When the sheath is healthy, your nerves transmit signals smoothly, helping maintain balance, coordination, and reflexes. Without it, nerve function slows, increasing the risk of falls and injuries. Elder tip: aim to eat 1 to 2 eggs a day, about 5 to 6 times a week. If you're concerned about cholesterol, try alternating whole eggs with egg whites. Pair your eggs with leafy greens like spinach or kale. They add calcium and magnesium to support muscle contraction and relaxation. Together, these foods create a synergy that your muscles will thank you for. 2. Bananas, the silent hero for leg cramps and nerve balance. Now, let's switch gears to a fruit many of us reach for without a second thought. The banana. It's sweet, soft, easy to chew and digest, and often overlooked for its incredible health benefits, especially for legs prone to cramping. Potassium, the cramp calmer. One of the most common causes of leg cramps is low potassium. Potassium is a critical mineral that helps muscles contract and then relax properly. Without enough potassium, your muscles can seize up suddenly, causing those painful nocturnal cramps. A single medium banana packs around 420 milligrams of potassium, almost 10% of your daily requirement. It's fast-absorbing and gentle on the stomach, making it ideal to eat an hour or two before bedtime to calm your muscles for the night. Magnesium, the muscle relaxer. Bananas also supply magnesium, another mineral many seniors don't get enough of. Magnesium helps muscles stay loose and prevents the tightness and spasms that follow exercise or a long walk. Plus, magnesium promotes deep, restful sleep, which is essential for muscle recovery. Together, potassium and magnesium work like oil on rusty hinges, making every movement smoother and less painful. Vitamin B6, nerve nourishment. Bananas provide a good dose of vitamin B6, which supports the nervous system, reduces inflammation, and helps produce red blood cells. More red blood cells mean better oxygen delivery to your muscles, enhancing endurance and reducing fatigue. Elder tip: if you wake up with cramps, try eating a banana before bed with a spoonful of nut butter or chia seeds. The healthy fats slow sugar absorption, helping maintain balanced energy and muscle calmness through the night. Worried about blood sugar? Cut your banana in half and pair it with fiber-rich foods like oatmeal or almonds to avoid spikes. 3. Nuts and seeds. Tiny, mighty, and made for muscle. Finally, let's talk about the small but mighty snacks often hiding in your pantry: nuts and seeds. These tiny powerhouses pack a serious punch when it comes to muscle strength, circulation, and cramp prevention. Magnesium-rich champions. Many seniors face magnesium deficiency, which worsens with certain medications and a diet low in greens. Just a small handful of nuts or seeds can help fill this gap. Biggest pumpkin seeds, 168 milligrams per ounce. Almonds, 77 milligrams per ounce. Trolleys, 74 milligrams per ounce. Magnesium is essential for muscle relaxation, heart health, and sleep quality, all vital as we age. Potassium for muscle balance. Nuts also contain potassium. Pistachios, 290 milligrams per ounce. Almonds, 200 milligrams per ounce. Cashews, 160 milligrams per ounce. Combined with bananas, nuts keep your electrolytes balanced, especially important after physical activity or hot days. Healthy fats and protein. Nuts are rich in omega-3 fatty acids, anti-inflammatory fats that cushion joints and soothe sore muscles. They also offer plant-based protein that's easier to digest than meat, giving you steady energy and satiety. Elder tip: try mixing pumpkin seeds, walnuts, and sunflower seeds into oatmeal or yogurt, or enjoy a small handful as an afternoon snack. And remember, hydration is crucial. Even the best nutrients can't do their job if you're dehydrated. Aim for 6 to 8 glasses of water daily, or try coconut water for a natural electrolyte boost. Number 4. Tomatoes, the anti-inflammatory muscle protectors. Tomatoes might not look like much. They're light, juicy, and often treated as a salad garnish. But this vibrant red fruit holds one of the most powerful anti-inflammatory agents in nature, lycopene. Why inflammation matters for aging legs. As we get older, our bodies tend to develop chronic low-grade inflammation. This doesn't feel like a fever or sickness. It's more like a quiet flame, slowly burning inside your muscles and joints. It wears down cartilage, damages blood vessels, and weakens muscle fibers. That's why stiffness, joint pain, and slower movement become so common. Lycopene, the red pigment in tomatoes, is one of the most effective natural substances for lowering inflammation, especially in the soft tissues and blood vessels of the legs. Mobility benefits of tomatoes: reduces muscle soreness after physical activity or long walks, protects joints and connective tissues from inflammation, improves circulation through the legs, helping oxygen reach your muscles, supports arterial health, reducing the risk of varicose veins and swelling, Best ways to enjoy tomatoes for leg health. Cooked tomato products like tomato sauce, paste, or stews actually deliver more lycopene than raw tomatoes. Add olive oil. It enhances lycopene absorption. Think pasta with olive oil and tomato sauce equals muscle medicine. Blend tomatoes with herbs like basil and oregano. These contain additional anti-inflammatory compounds. Elder tip: try a warm tomato soup with grilled chicken or slow-roasted cherry tomatoes with garlic for a delicious, leg-loving side dish. 5. Carrots, vision and circulation boosters. Carrots are well known for their impact on eye health, but there's a deeper, often overlooked benefit. They support healthy blood flow, which is absolutely essential for strong, responsive legs. The science behind circulation. Carrots are rich in beta-carotene, which converts to vitamin A in the body. This antioxidant protects the endothelial lining of blood vessels, the inner lining that keeps vessels elastic, clear of plaque, and functioning properly. Healthy blood vessels equals better delivery of oxygen and nutrients to your legs, ankles, and feet. This supports faster muscle recovery, fewer cramps after walking, reduced feelings of leg heaviness or fatigue. Carrots also provide a decent dose of potassium, helping regulate blood pressure and keeping your heart pumping blood efficiently through your extremities. Elder-friendly mobility benefits: supports foot and calf circulation, reducing numbness, helps maintain blood pressure stability, aids recovery after light workouts or physical therapy. Delicious carrot recipes for better legs: roasted carrots with olive oil and rosemary, carrot ginger soup for digestion and circulation, shredded raw carrots in salads for crunch and fiber. Elder tip: blend a few carrots with orange juice and turmeric in a morning smoothie for a triple anti-inflammatory boost that's easy to drink and easy to digest. 6. Spinach and leafy greens, the mineral reservoir. Let's talk about leafy greens, the dark green leaves we sometimes push aside but are actually nature's multivitamin. Spinach, kale, collard greens, Swiss chard, all are loaded with the essential minerals your muscles crave. Why minerals matter for your legs. When your muscles contract and relax, they rely on precise levels of calcium for initiating muscle contractions, magnesium for helping them relax afterward, potassium for maintaining fluid and electrolyte balance. Leafy greens provide all three in excellent proportions. But there's more. They're high in nitrates, which convert into nitric oxide, a compound that widens blood vessels and improves blood flow. They're rich in vitamin K, which protects bone density and helps prevent falls by improving balance and strength. Benefits for aging legs: smoother, more coordinated movement, fewer missteps or stumbles, stronger bones to support leg muscles, reduced cramping and twitching. Ways to eat more greens: lightly saute spinach in olive oil with garlic. Blend baby kale or chard into smoothies with apple and lemon. Add chopped greens to soups, stews, or scrambled eggs. Elder tip: steaming greens for just 1 to 2 minutes helps break down oxalates, making the calcium and magnesium easier for your body to absorb. 7. Sweet potatoes, energy, endurance, and electrolytes. Last but certainly not least, sweet potatoes. They're hearty, naturally sweet, and beloved across cultures. But their real magic lies in their ability to energize aging muscles and fuel your legs for the long haul. The perfect carbohydrate for elders. Unlike processed carbs that spike and crash your blood sugar, sweet potatoes are complex carbohydrates. This means they digest slowly, releasing a steady stream of glucose into your bloodstream. Your muscles rely on glucose for fuel, especially during long walks or strength training. They're also loaded with potassium, more than bananas in some varieties. Vitamin B6, essential for nerve health and cognitive function. Manganese, helps muscles generate energy and reduce fatigue. Sweet potato benefits for legs, sustained energy for longer walks or gardening. Better blood sugar balance, less swelling in the legs. Electrolyte replenishment after sweating or physical activity. Elder-friendly ways to eat sweet potatoes. Baked with cinnamon and coconut oil, mashed with olive oil and garlic instead of butter, cut into wedges and roasted for healthy fries. Elder tip: combine sweet potatoes with protein, like beans or eggs, for a balanced meal that supports strength and endurance. Final thoughts. So let's take a deep breath and reflect on what we've learned. Your legs aren't just muscles and bones. They are your independence. Your way to walk toward people you love, to keep moving through life with dignity, purpose, and strength. And now you have 7 powerful foods to protect that freedom. Eggs, protein, vitamin D, B12, and nerve support. Bananas, potassium, magnesium, and muscle relaxation. Nuts and seeds, healthy fats, magnesium, and circulation. Tomatoes, inflammation-fighting lycopene. Carrots, circulation, potassium, and antioxidant protection. Leafy greens, calcium, magnesium, vitamin K, and nitric oxide. Sweet potatoes, slow carbs, potassium, and steady muscle fuel. Each food is simple, affordable, and easy to prepare. No exotic diets, no expensive powders, just real nourishment for real people who want to stay strong, steady, and independent in their golden years. Closing wisdom, nourish the legs, preserve the life. So, what have we uncovered today? It turns out that the strength in our legs is not just a physical thing, it's a symbol of our independence, our ability to show up, to participate, to live fully. Our legs carry the weight of our years, every step taken toward our families, every walk through hardship, every joyful dance, every quiet morning stroll. And when they begin to falter, when cramps, stiffness, or weakness creep in, it's more than just discomfort. It's a signal, a whisper from the body that something needs attention, not just resignation. And here's the beautiful truth. Support and healing can begin with something as simple as food. Not pills, not expensive supplements, not extreme changes, but the wisdom found in everyday nourishment. Real, whole, powerful foods that are often sitting right in your kitchen right now. Let's remember them. Eggs, these aren't just for breakfast. They're nature's most complete protein, full of vitamin D, B12, and choline. They rebuild muscles, protect your nerves, and help restore steadiness to every step. Bananas, easy to chew, easy to love, and filled with potassium and magnesium, a natural combo that quiets cramping muscles and promotes restful sleep. A sweet, simple rescue from those dreaded nighttime leg jolts. Nuts and seeds, don't underestimate these tiny champions. They're packed with minerals that relax your muscles, fats that soothe inflammation, and protein that keeps your legs energized and strong. Tomatoes, red, ripe, and powerful. Their lycopene fights the slow-burning inflammation that steals flexibility and stamina. A tomato a day can truly help keep joint pain away. Carrots, good for the eyes, yes, but also for the legs, promoting circulation and keeping oxygen flowing where it's needed most. They remind us that vibrant color equals vibrant health. Leafy greens, from spinach to kale, these are the silent healers. With their mineral richness and blood flow enhancing nitrates, they work behind the scenes to support every movement, every climb, every confident stride. Sweet potatoes, the slow, steady energy source that fuels your muscles without the crash. Rich in potassium and vitamin B6, they strengthen from the inside out, and they taste like comfort. Together, these foods offer more than nutrients. They offer hope. They offer control in a world where aging can often feel like a loss of control. And most importantly, they offer actionable wisdom, something every elder deserves. A final reflection. There's a quiet dignity in continuing to care for your body as the years pass. Not out of vanity, but out of respect. Respect for the life you've lived and the life you still want to live. Because mobility is not just physical, it's spiritual. It allows you to keep up with grandchildren, tend your garden, walk to the corner store, or simply rise from a chair without pain. It's the key to freedom, and it starts with small intentional choices, like what you put on your plate. So as we close today's episode of Echoes of Elder Wisdom, I encourage you to do 3 things. Keep your legs moving, even on the days they feel heavy, even if it's just a few steps. Movement is life. Keep your plate full of wisdom. Every meal is a chance to support the future version of you, the stronger, steadier you. Keep sharing your stories, what you've learned, what's worked, what's been passed down, because your wisdom may be the light someone else is waiting for. If this episode touched you, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with someone who may be struggling in silence. A friend, a parent, a neighbor. You never know whose life a banana, an egg, or a kind word might change. And in the comments below, we want to hear from you. What foods, remedies, or practices have helped your legs feel stronger? Have you discovered a family remedy that stood the test of time? We read every comment, and this community grows wiser with every story shared. Until next time, eat well, walk freely, and live with strength, grace, and the quiet power of wisdom. This is Echoes of Elder Wisdom, and your journey is far from over.